Hi, I'm Jim.
I'm Brian.
And what we're going to cover today is this movement out of your ceiling platform. Okay, so it starts off like this, right? And then comes out, and then comes back. Okay, all right. So this part of the movement, boom, boom. Okay. Now the first thing I want you guys to understand is it doesn't matter. You know, whether you start the right hand on top of the left and then you switch to left over right, okay? Or you start with the left over right and you come out and then you go right over left, okay? It doesn't matter, okay? As long as you understand what you're doing and what that move is what that move is for, then it doesn't matter. You can start either way, okay? Now, but as far as like how, you know, if you're going to do the form exactly, then what we do is it right over left? I don't even know. Left over right and then come back right over left? Right? Okay. All right. So you can do it that way just to practice. But like I said, it doesn't matter. Okay. So what is that move? Well, first let's talk about how to do it right. Okay. So the first thing is, okay, most people, they do it and they do the move and they fling the hands out. Okay, so Brian's going to show you. They fling the hands out and then come back. Okay, see that? Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of. They just like racing how fast they can get their hands straight out and then back. Okay, this is no good. All right, so already we know that the move has to be generated by your body structure, which means your hips and your elbows. Okay, so you don't want to train from your elbows to your hand. If you do that, then this is just all about speed. Okay, we want the training to go from the elbow back, not the elbow forward. Right, the training should be elbow back. That means your body structure. Okay, so the first thing you want to practice is when you're in this position. Right. Now the first thing is, we already know, never allow your shoulders pop up. So what do we do from here is I sink my elbows. The shoulders will follow the elbows. If the elbows sink, the shoulders sink. Okay? So you drop. Now from here, now that I'm getting heavy elbows, okay? Now from here, I'm going to bring my elbows out. My elbows. But see, my shoulder stays down. So my elbows generate the move. This is the most important part of the whole move, okay? Is first the elbows. First the elbows. Then the hands come out. Now, you notice that my wrists are not like this, okay? This is straight out. You see a lot of people, they do this move and they go like this, and the hands point straight out, okay, like that, all right? And then they bring it back. Okay, this is not right. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to bring the hand out, or the elbows up, and then the hands out. Okay, now you see my wrist. See my wrist? They point out, 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 and lock. Okay. Now this is the same thing as if we go to low gan, right? This is in the form, right? We go like this. See my wrist comes out. Why do we do that? It creates this tension outside of my arm, right? So it creates this kind of wall here, right? If my hand is straight, I feel this whole side of the arm relax. This is no good. That's how come whenever we extend the hand, the palm and the hand all the way out, it's always in this position. Okay, always. So the wrist juts forward, juts out. Okay, create this natural tension or extension of your muscle. Okay, like a stretch. Okay, now if I just raise that up, that's the same thing. Okay, that's the same position. So again, elbows drop, elbows drive, drive. Once the elbows drive, then the hands come out and the wrists flare out. Okay, till you get to this lock position. Okay, then when you come back, don't bring the hands back. Drive your elbows back. So the elbows drive the movement, the elbows retract the movement. So there's a lot of body power here. Got it? So it has nothing to do with the hands. The hand though is the palm, the wrist is very important. That's the only part that's important is, when you're focusing on the wrist. Okay? Now, why is that important? Why can't you just go straight wrist like this? Okay? This is such an important concept. Now, last time we punched, I told you guys about the punch and setting the grenade. Face the camera. Punch. Okay? So you punch straight out, and then you remember I say you set the grenade by flaring this wrist. Okay? It's the same as if you open the hand. It's that palm. See that palm? Extend the arm. See this? It's the same position. It's this locked. Straighten your wrist. Okay? It's the same as that Gansao movement that we just did. It's the same lock position. And then he's just closing the fist. Now it just becomes a punch. Okay? But the wrist is still the same. The angle is still the same. Now, people get confused, okay? We already talked about why this is important before, okay? In this position, lock position, okay? He can support his entire body weight, okay? And it's also safe on the wrist because there's no give in the wrist, okay? I want you guys to understand though, is some people get confused. They go, well, why would you punch in this crazy angle like this? Okay? Understand that we don't come straight out like that, already in this angle like that. This is not right. Okay? The punch starts vertical, but once it gets to medium range, it's bent arm range, and we make contact, okay, then the hand continues and the wrist, this is the setting of the grenade. This part is the last action of the punch. It's that last 6 inches extension, okay, so that you get to there. So it's almost like rolling, okay, rolling into the punch, okay, and then when you put it all together, okay, it allows you to fully generate a lot of power by getting your whole body structure behind your wrist, behind your punch, okay? It also does something else, and that is protects your elbow, okay? Now, I want you guys to try this at home, all right? So get into this position, and then palm, you can use the palm, all right? Now, when you do this, okay, now Brian's gonna face this way. Now, come all the way out like you're fully, now make sure that your wrist is completely locked, okay? And what I want you to do is extend your arm all the way out. Okay, see? And Brian's really pushing his arm out. But you're gonna see something. Because his wrist is in this locked position, you notice his elbow cannot fully lock his arm out. It's impossible. And I want you guys to try this, okay? So go, relax, okay? So get that wrist in that locked position, okay? And just push that elbow out. Maintain that locked wrist, that angle, all right? And see if you can pop your elbow up. It's impossible. You can't do it, right? Because the structural, the bone structure in your arm, you can't do it. And the muscles, they lock around your structure, your skeletal system. It doesn't allow you to do it because of this turn. Now, what I want you to do is take your wrist, point it straight wrist, okay? And then go straight out. Now see his elbow? Now, with the straight wrist, the straight palm, pointing straight, knife like that, you're going to notice that you can completely lock that elbow, which also raises your shoulder. Okay? We already know that's no good. So that's why when we punch, you cannot go vertical all the way through. If you go vertical all the way through, you're going to notice, because this is the same as this. See, I just close the fist. So when I do this, you can feel like if I really extend, I can feel my elbow come up. And I can feel it. It's dangerous. I can feel I can bring my elbow and completely lock my elbow out. Okay, this is dangerous on your elbow, and that's how come a lot of people who punch straight like this and hard, right? They get really sore or tennis elbow. They get tennis elbow. They throw it out. Dangerous. Okay. And again, whenever your elbow locks out like this, then your shoulder pops up. You can't help it. the shoulder will follow the elbow. So, if you do this, and you close the fist, okay, impossible. You cannot lock that joint out. So now, you can punch as hard as you want, right? Okay, and impossible to throw out your elbow. It's impossible with this bent arm, this bent wrist position. It's impossible. So start here, and then as you come out, you bend to the last 6 inches, you lock that wrist, set the grenade, and that way you protect your elbow, no matter how hard you throw the punch. Okay? So that's the reason for that. Now, open the hand, go back to this move, so that when you come out, we're back in this wrist position, locked wrist position. That way, I cannot do what? I cannot lock my elbow out. It's impossible. My wrist is straight. All of a sudden, I fling my arms out, right? And I can hyperextend my own joints. This is dangerous. It's no good. So this way, okay? Now I cannot lock that elbow. It cannot fully lock out, right? Boom. So now I can whip this, bam, I can whip that arm out as hard as I want. And I don't have to worry about my joints, okay? So practice, and then back, okay? And practice it right. Boom, see? My wrist, not this way, okay? Okay, now, it's the detail. You gotta practice the little things, okay? If you don't understand once you understand that, then you understand Gansal. You understand this. See? You understand that movement now. It's not like this. It's like this. Right? If you understand this, then you start to understand like this. Bong style. See? Because the wrist, again, the wrist, pointing at you. Okay? We don't go like this. This way, right? Okay. So, or the punch. Why do we do this? So, once you understand that concept, the detail, you start to understand why it's in every move. Okay? So that's why I think it's very important that you learn this right. Okay? Now, what's the move for? Real simple. There's a bunch of different interpretations. Okay? We're going to keep it real simple. All right? So what I'm going to do is Brian's going to punch, and I'm just going to come in. Okay? I shift a little bit, but I'm still facing Brian. Okay? I don't want to completely turn sideways. Okay, so you see me, I'm not like this. Okay? I'm still facing Brian, but I'm slightly shifted. He punches right at me, I slightly shift. Now see my elbow? I block. It's not like this, my elbow out. It's heavy elbow. Heavy elbow. That means my elbow sinks to the center and my hand covers so it's not really the hand that's blocking, it's my entire forearm. So, because I don't know if Brian's going to punch my face, and then I catch the punch by my wrist. Okay? I don't know if he's going to punch me in my gut, then I would catch it closer to the bottom of my elbow, right? Or my forearm. Okay? Right? But I need to cover that entire middle. Right? So from here I drop the elbow. Okay? Drop the heavy elbow. Right? Cover the middle. Okay? Then, after you do this, cover to the inside, okay? I don't want you to worry too much about the pulling hand, okay? Just understand that there is a pulling hand. Then from here, all I'm going to do is from here, after I cover the center, heavy elbow, then I come out. Now, watch my elbow. If I bring my elbow up and then whip my hand out, okay, this is not right, okay? So again, everything leads with what? Your structure, your elbow, your body. Your body has to attack. So heavy elbow, right? And I come up, my elbow drives up his arm, okay? And my whole body structure comes in, right? Okay? And then whips out. So punch, I cover the center, whip out. Come all the way up, just follow his arm. Follow his arm all the way up, okay? And the heavy elbow. The wrist completely locked. Backwards. Got it? Easy. So practice. So one side, don't hurt your partner, okay? Don't hit the guy in the neck, right? But practice. I'm gonna punch Brian. He's going to go inside, right? Inside, and then come out. Heavy elbow. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to push your side, inside, and then heavy elbow. Yeah. Attack with the body. Inside. Yeah, that's it. Okay? Inside. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay? And it's real easy because you don't have to even know anything. Just follow the arm all the way up to the neck. Real easy. Okay? Got it? Then the second thing I want you guys to do is see how he's going inside. Now he's going to go outside. So I'm going to punch. He's going to come inside. See? Heavy elbows. Right? Heavy elbows. Boom. Right? So inside. Then heavy elbows. Bam. See? Right? And he's coming in with his entire body structure. Other side. Come in. Come out. Come in. Come out. Drop the elbow. Right? Okay? So practice. Go inside, go also outside. Okay? Until it just becomes very, very relaxed for you. You punch, right? I go inside. Right? You punch, I go outside. Okay? So it's just very relaxed. Okay? Boom. Okay? But understand that when you really need it, you whip that whole body. Boom. Okay? The other one is you can use it to seek a bridge. Okay, this is probably the second form, but you also see it, right? We also use it to get the bridge, seek the bridge, right? If I'm here and right, I'm getting into a fight, or I know I'm in trouble, right? Okay, his hand, I see his hands come up, he's gonna fight. Okay, I need a bridge, right? So right away, his hands come up, I go like this. I don't care where I touch. I don't care where I touch. I just want the bridge, right? As long as I get the contact, then I can enter. I can go in. So I'm here and I just go, oh. See? If I go like this, oh, see? His hand, doesn't matter. He doesn't have to know Chinese boxing, but in the street, okay, when he sees a hand coming up by his face, he's going to bring his hands up. Okay, now I get the contact, right? Now I can finish, right? I can enter. Okay, so you want to practice that too, right? So from here, I'm any position. I'm here. Stay there, Brent. Stay there. I'm here. I go like this. He sees my hands up. He's going to face me, step into me, and seek the bridge using this move. Right? So come in and turn, seek the bridge. Drop the elbow. Right? Okay? Doesn't matter. Stay there. Right? Turn, seek the bridge. Yeah, seek the bridge. Right? Just whip the hand out. Right? Whip the hand out and then bring the body in. Okay? So, whip the hand out, bring the body in. Yeah, that's it. So just learning. He sees this, boom, get the bridge. Right away. Okay? So practice. So using this to seek the bridge. But focus on the detail, okay? Especially the wrist position. Okay? That way you don't hurt your elbows, you don't hurt yourself. And you can fully punch as hard as you want, as fast as you want, okay, without having to worry about hurting your arm, okay? So practice. And that's it, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much.